Hey guys, quick video, just talking about Delve League and the challenges. Now, attached to this video, it's going to be like a 40-minute ramble of me talking about all the challenges, how I did them, if they're achievable, and what I feel about them. But I just wanted to say this, if I wanted to do a short video, for once in my life. When the guy, I believe, designed these challenges to get this portal, I believe the guy or the girl or whoever the hell designed the challenges, whoever came up with them, thought that they were designing challenges for this. When this is the Delve League reveal trailer, we can see at the top of the Delve, which is here. When you see this picture, this means you're at the top of your Delve, meaning you are at level 1. Right? This is what we saw. Currency, currency, currency. Okay, not so much else. A little bit of Azurite. There's even a Harbinger there. We scroll down. Breach, currency, Harbinger, Harbinger, breach, currency, 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 Azurite, armor, whatever. Fossil, Harbinger, Harbinger, breach, currency, breach, Harbinger, Harbinger, fossil. There's one over there, Harbinger, breach, breach. There's an abyssal thing, Harbinger to your right, Harbinger, Harbinger, breach, Harbinger, Harbinger. You know what I mean? When I saw this, I thought, holy shit, like, even if the sulfite cost a lot, it's okay because you'd only have to travel a few nodes to get to an interesting point. So I think the person that designed the sulfite costs and designed the movement and stuff like that also probably looked at the challenges and thought, you know what, let's do some pretty tough challenges this league. Let's do some harder challenges than in previous leagues. If we take a look at previous leagues, I've ran through them and had a look. There was always some difficult challenges to do, but the challenges could be skipped because there was always 36 relatively achievable ones. Yep, you had to put a bit of effort in. They were challenging, but they weren't a super RNG gated grind. I'm okay with the challenge being hard. If you tell me there's a challenge and you get a portal and it says defeat Uber Elder without dropping one of the balls, or defeat Shaper without dropping a ball, or you know what I mean, whatever it might be, kill Uber at Zeri without being hit by whatever, I don't know, I'm just throwing some stuff out there obviously, right? If there's a skill based challenge or whatever, or a challenge you can work towards, kills off and there's loads of breaches. Oh, tonight I made 20 splinters, tomorrow I'll make another 20, in a week I'll have a Zoff splinter, right? Whatever it may be, if you can work towards something, a player can see progress and a player can think to themselves, all right, that's achievable. I've only got an hour to play, but last time I played an hour I got 20 splinters, so next hour I'll play I might get 20, 30, might be lucky, might be unlucky, might get 15, but I can work towards it. These challenges, I think, were designed with a super juiced up mind, such as this, right? We're looking at the things I've collected and purchased. This ring drops off the boss. I paid 3x for it. This ring drops off a boss. I paid 1x for it, it's now 2. They're actually maybe going up or down in price. These 2 socket gloves, I paid 3 exalts for them, right? There's not many, right? The problem is, I don't think they designed these gloves to be this rare. Why would they? They're not that good. Yeah, they're pretty good, but they're not. The fact, like, if we take a look, how many are there with 2 sockets? Abyssal sockets. There's, right, let's have a look at this. Corrupted, either, offline. There's 88 results in Delve League for Command of the Pit 2 sockets. Let's have a look at Tomb Fists. Where are we doing this? Any. 934 2-socket pairs up. Right? Are we in Delve League? These gloves are Delve League specific. Are we in Delve League or are we in Abyss League? Why is there more than 10 times the amount of gloves than these, for example? Right? What, this helmet drops off a boss, it's 2 exalts. Right, like, if something just doesn't make sense, something isn't adding up when GGG come to do these league mechanics, because Delve League is fun. I'm actually having fun. The issue is, the mine, the problem why people get pissed off with Sulfite, and the problem why people keep asking for, I want more Sulfite, I want more Sulfite, I want better Sulfite ratios, I want infinite Sulfite, I want to delve forever. Why are people asking for that? It's not because they want to sit in Delve forever. No, it's that they need more Sulfite to travel to anything remotely fucking useful. Look at my mine. It's just armor, fucking armor. Oh, like, am I going to travel out my way to go to some weapon node? Like, am I going to travel out my way to go to a fungal caverns? Probably not. Like, you know what I mean? It's... people, and I as well, saw this shit and thought, fucking hell, this looks like this is going to be a blast. So I don't mind there being no league mechanic inside maps. I don't mind playing standard league mapping if when I get to leave the map, I'm presented with this. I'm presented with, whoa, look at all this stuff. This is going to be a blast. This is going to be fun. That F word that nobody seems to like to mention on PoE or Reddit, fun. This game triggers people when you call it a single player game, but it is mostly a single player game. You play it on your own, you achieve your own goals, you make your own builds, you do your own thing, you only really interact with trade, you don't really do much party play. It's mostly a single player game. Now, what is the issue with me playing my mine on my own and doing this amount of breach? What would happen to the game if there was this much level of juice in the mines? Harbingers, Abyss, fossils. What's going to happen? People might craft some really cool shit. They might get a lot more fossils and craft some really cool shit. They might get a load of Harbinger orbs and run too many Harbinger maps. They might get too many breaches and run too many Zoths, and Zoth's bloods might come down from 10x to 5. What's really going to happen? I don't quite understand where they're going with this. Who made this image here and then decided to translate that to like this? Like, this isn't bad. I'm not saying this is terrible. I am still enjoying Delve League, but what I'm saying is, why? You know what I mean? Like, I look at this. This is going to cost me, like, what is this? These are probably like 150. I'm not even sure how much it even costs, but the point is, where is that gone? Like, and I don't really understand why. People that push for amazing mirror tier gear, people that push to get infinitely wealthy, people that push to be the #1 delver or whatever they want to be, they're always going to do it. Regardless if the mine looks like this up here or it looks like this, they're always going to push. It doesn't matter if you put... If these nodes gave nothing, think about this. If these nodes gave absolutely nothing, they were just empty with monsters that drop no items and they had nothing in them, I guarantee you there will be somebody out there still trying to get the deepest they can go, even for no reward. GGG seem to not be grasping that people that like to push are going to push no matter what. Whether the sulfite costs 1 million per node or it costs 10 per node, they're going to push. They're going to play more than other people. They're going to do more than other people. And that's fine. It doesn't bother me. Like, if somebody is delve level 1000 solo, good job, mate. More power to you. You're grinding, you're having fun, and it's not affecting me in any way. What does affect players in the game is when they load up their mine and they go, damn, like, my mine's pretty empty because all the good juice is down at like 2000. And I spoke to Empyrean yesterday on stream for like 1 second. I was typing to him in chat and he was saying like they're having the problem at 2000 where there's all these amazing nodes, but half of the nodes crash, and half of the nodes you can't travel to due to like impossible mods. And just a variety of other reasons. So even the people that are way down there doing incredibly difficult content, even they're struggling to find the worth out of the nodes. So I think that Delve League has been a really great league for me. I've enjoyed it. I do enjoy the idea of blasting maps, getting some soul fight, and then going from node to node and either exploring sideways for stuff or pushing hard content that uses more soul fight. I do like that because I always have the choice what to do with my soul fight. The game doesn't force me. I could choose to go infinitely sideways at 275, or I could keep pushing down, and I like that. The issue is people are just, I think, starting to think like, I'm not going to see any bosses, I'm not going to get the challenges, and the nodes aren't that worth, so what's the point of me going in the mine? So then if there's no point you going in the mine, all that's left to map is Standard League with no monsters in. And then most people think, well, I don't really like Standard League, I'll just quit. So I think that's why a few people have quit the league. And a few people are getting frustrated because of a little small things. Another thing that has frustrated me and some of the people in the guild and the people I talk to on stream has been, why isn't soul fight shared? Now people are going to say, oh, you idiot. Well, the reason it's not shared is so you can't have a super fast mapping character, collect a load of soul fight and delve. But I ask the question, why not? Why can we not do that? What is really going to happen if we have a fast mapping character that can then push down on a different character? Because the point I make to you is PoE has always made the it's like an agreement almost when you play Path of Exile that certain characters are going to be better at certain things, and the way to do all the content in the game the most quote efficient way, and I hate that word, is going to be to have different characters. What I mean by this is if you're going to lab farm, you don't want to do it on a magic finder. You want to do it on like a juggernaut, a lab farmer, or a slayer. So the game already forces you to do different things. Do you want to kill bosses? Well, maybe your auto bomber isn't the best at killing Uber Elder, you know, obviously. So you're going to roll like a boss killer like Blade Flurry, right? Or whatever you want, Jewel Strike. Or, you know what I mean, Val Double Strike. You're going to roll something to kill bosses. So PoE has always made you to do the content in the best way, has always made you / wanted you to roll other characters. That's the concept that makes Path of Exile fun. But Delve League breaks that in the sense that to delve deep, you need a different type of character. We see that the top people in Delve right now are using the helmet that gives 0 resistances, right? Well, you can't possibly map with that build. You can't possibly map with no resistances. So, I know that's an extreme example, but what I'm saying is the character that pushes down in the mines is going to need a different tool set than the character that needs to map and collect the soul fight fast. So what is wrong with making somebody that can do tier 16 maps really fast and collect the juice and then put that soul fight on the other character, and then you can truck down as slowly as you want? It would just make it so much more fun if I could roll a character and think, alright, I'll play a character and I'll map and I'll get it up to 90, but at least all the soul fight is going to my delve guy that's diving deep. What ended up happening for me was I played Burial Magic Find and I got 18k soul fight and my guy can't really dive. Or delve, sorry. So it's just sat there. So people will say, oh man, you're just bitching, blah, blah, but I don't think I am. I think I'm being pretty reasonable. I feel like a lot of PoE is making new characters, exploring new things, and testing characters and how they work against bosses, testing how they lab, testing how they do maps, testing how they delve. And sometimes people get bored. They might want to play, like I might not want to play my Zeriak's character today, but if I want to delve down, I have to play this character because this is my delving character. So for me to push down and delve, I have to map on this character, which means my other two characters that I've got are basically pointless at this point. Because at the moment, my mindset is I want to delve deeper. So these two characters just cannot be played because I want to delve deeper. Because this one is like, okay, I just don't really enjoy it. It's good, it's strong, it's Kill Do Brelder, but I don't really enjoy it. This one with the fantastic name is a Magic Find Lightning Warp character, right? It's just not made for the same thing. So people say, I spoke to somebody yesterday on my stream that said, "You're just bitching, mate. You just get soul fight on your main character and delve down. Just get the soul fight and delve down." But the problem is, we are playing a video game. We're not playing a balanced spreadsheet. We're not playing something that's like meant to be super balanced. We're trying to have fun. We're trying to have memorable experiences in a video game. Now, I know that sounds a bit cringy saying memorable experiences, but what I mean by that is you want to look back on a league and go, damn, Breach League was fun. Wasn't it cool when you fought Chayula for the first time? Like, do you remember the first time you saw Ryul? Holy shit, that was a cool fight, or whatever. But in Delve League, there hasn't really been a memorable moment for me because the content is so sparse. And the content stretches me to do different things like, right, you want to delve deep, mate? You better get on your slow, tanky, fucking slug character and you better map with it. That's just not fun to me. So, I'm just explaining my view on why I think a few people are quitting. Because the league stretches people out to do different things, but it forces you to be on one character. Hell, can you imagine if the mine still wasn't separate? Like, that would still be idiotic. Like, I'm glad they fixed that, but what was even going through their mind at the first time when they decided, let's have separate mines? So, you know, that was my quick video that's ended up in 17 minutes, because I can't do quick videos, I don't have it in me, apparently. I just wanted to chat about my overall Delve League experience. I've really enjoyed it. It's been fun, but I just feel that it's not hitting the spots that it could be.